Okay, so hopefully this is going to make a lot more sense once you actually see numbers and see how it all works. So let's look at the equation. You've got x minus 1 squared over 25 plus y plus 2 squared over 16 equals 1. So what you want to do for the ellipse, what you want to notice, there's a plus in the middle, you have x squared, y squared, that's what makes it an ellipse. Look at the denominators. You have 25 and 16. 25 is bigger than 16. So that means that 25 is your a squared and 16 is your b squared. And so because 25 is bigger and it's under the x, what that means is that x is the major axis, y is the minor. And so that means this is a horizontal ellipse. So it's going to be longer side to side. Now, this is already in standard form, so for the center, you're going to do it again, just like when we did circles. You want to take the 1 and the 2, and when you pull them out, they change signs. So it says x minus 1, y plus 2. That means the center is going to be positive 1, negative 2. Now, I like to go ahead and plot that. So if I come over to my graph and I plot the center 1, negative 2, this is my center right here. Now, for vertices, we always use A, and for foci, we always use C. Now the A value, if the first denominator is 25, that's a squared, so that means A is 5. For the foci, we have to find the C value. Remember, C squared is equal to A squared, which is 25, minus B squared, which is 16. Now 25 minus 16 is 9, and when you take the square root, you get a C value equal to 3. So what that means is we're going to use those two values, the 5 and the 3, and from the center, we're going to go left and right. We're going left and right because that's the major axis. So I'm going to start with vertices. I'm going to use the 5. So from the center, I'm going to move to the left 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then I'm going to go from my center, go to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now those are the vertices. And so if I find those ordered pairs, this ordered pair over here, this is negative 4, negative 2. And this vertex over here to the right is going to be 6, negative 2. So again, from the center, we went to the left 5, and then from the center, we went to the right 5. For the foci, you're going to do the same thing, but you're going to use C as 3. So from the center, go left 3, 1, 2, 3. From the center, go right 3. And when you identify those vertices, you're at negative 2, negative 2, and 4, negative 2. Now notice that everything has moved side to side, nothing's moved up and down. So all of these y values, they're all the same because we've not moved up or down at all. We've just moved side to side. For the eccentricity, you just put C over A and then put that blank up here. So for eccentricity, the C value was 3, the A value was 5. You just put 3 over 5. But to finish the graph, what we've got to do is we've got to figure out how wide it needs to be. That's where the B value comes in. So since 16 is B squared, that means that B is equal to 4. So from the center, you're going to go up 4. Then you're going to go from the center, go down 4. And that just shows you the width. And so then when you draw your ellipse, it's going to look something like that.